Hello, I'm Uncle Brad, and this video is about me and what I do to get in shape, to lose weight, to have a very healthy lifestyle. Well, first off, let me just kind of introduce myself a little bit. I'm no different than the rest of you guys. God has been really good, and I've had some blessings that some have, and less than others, but I'm just kind of right in the middle as everybody else. I have incredible parents. I'm a fourth generation rancher, but that's not the full thing. I'm also a father of 8, and I have an incredible life. And I have a very good life. I've always had a very good life. I've never had a really hard life. I've got a doctorate, believe it or not, in physical chemistry. I've had incredible careers, all sorts of careers. Been very successful at multiple careers. God's been very just overly gracious to me. However, I've always struggled with my weight and my self-image because of my weight. I have a very heavy, muscular, very Neanderthal build. But with that is the ability to gain weight and to gain it very quick. Along with gaining mass and muscles, I can gain fat like crazy. And like everybody else, I have to work to burn it off. I've tried many of the tools that you guys have used, and some of them have met all kinds of success. I think they've all been successful at some level. However, the ability to sustain it, and some have been better than others. So I developed my own set of tools because I've got introduced to AI and Grok, and I was able to interact with Grok to develop the tracker that you've seen in the videos. I use that. It doesn't care what you bring to it, what exercise or diet you use, it can make use of it, and I make use of it, as well as the other tools. Because of this journey, my family originally's diet was terrible, but now everybody's diet has improved as we've been going through this journey. So I believe what I've developed, first off, it's free. But now let's get into some very specifics about what I do. I do exercise. I exercise for an hour and a half in the gym, a very makeshift gym, but it's an hour and a half, 3 times a week. I do yoga twice a week. And then for 2 days a week, I work on a ranch. I do ranch work, as well as when I come home, many times I do ranch work. So I'm very physically active. I'm not going to say there's any magic in what I do. It's a very straightforward type of workout. Grok has helped me do that. If you don't have a gym, that's fine. The workout coach can help you develop a workout there. My diet is pretty straightforward and simple. It's low sugar, it's low carbs, it's high protein, and the calories fall wherever the calories may fall. It's very keto-ish, but I won't say it's keto. Okay, I do fast. Earlier on, when I was a lot heavier, I would try to fast 3 times a week, 16-hour fast as much as I could, maybe pull off a 24-hour one on Saturday to Sunday. Now, I've always tried to fast at least 1 time a month for 36 hours. Now, I try to fast at least once, maybe twice a week, and then I still try to do my 36-hour fast once a month. 1 week every 2 months with my workout schedule and stuff, I take off and give my body complete and utter time to build back. We'll go into the trackers and stuff that I do, but I want to mention this to be very important. I'm a Christian, I believe in God, and I pray quite often. And I believe that's also a very important thing on weight loss because it's a balance. It's a balance between your spirit, it's a balance between your physical, it's a balance between what you eat, and it's a balance between the relationships and the family that you have. We could go down many different rabbit holes, but let's focus on the tools that we have and how I use them. Or you've seen this webpage, you've obviously clicked here to kind of see how I do things, and you watch this good-looking fellow to go around on the page. But what I'm going to primarily talk about is a diet tracker, and then I'll also allude back to what we have in the my YouTube page that could be very valuable. Oh, And a shameless plug for my wife's company, Voodoo Cream. Will make your skin look like a dream with Voodoo Cream. Okay, now that we're sharing, this is actually from Grok, and I just pulled this up for now. From Grok, I asked Grok, and he did this a long time ago, but he forgot and I forgot. But I wanted to kind of give you an overview of kind of the approach I have for my diet, okay? So I asked Grok from worse to not so bad to kind of rank things that you should avoid and why. And you can do this yourself, or you can look at the video as well. So you can see what I've asked. So here's what it's done. What to avoid? Obviously, hard drugs. If you're on hard drugs or something, obviously you know and I know, and everybody knows you probably shouldn't. Well, you shouldn't be doing that. So, you know, beseech God, get help. Please get off of those. Smoking, I was surprised smoking was above alcohol use. So that kind of surprised me, but okay, got it. Smoking's bad. Heavy alcohol use, oh yeah, it don't matter what you do in your diet and what kind of exercise you do. If you're drinking, forget it. You're not going to make much progress. Or if you do, it's just not going to be the same. Vaping, not good. Okay, now we're getting into the stuff because I told you I have low sugar, excess sugar, not good for it. Diabetes and everything else. It's pretty bad. Even feeds your cancer. A lot of the stuff I get too, I use the Diary of a CEO. A lot of those links are there in my YouTube page. Highly encourage you guys to do that. It talks from keto to fasting and all sorts of stuff. You come up with what you want to do, but these tools will help you get there. Refined carbs and chronic surplus calories and sedentary lifestyle. Okay, sedentary lifestyle, I've never been able to lose weight just by not eating, okay, or just by diet. I've always had to have some sort of exercise. I'm sure when I was a teenager or in my late 20s, I just had to quit beer or something, but no, not anymore, not at 57. Okay. Down here, I said, well, what is good? Well, obviously water's good, okay? Water's fine. Water's just great all the time. And then next to water, what do you want? You want protein. Water, then protein. You got to keep those muscles on. I'm a big fan of that. And then healthy oil and fats. Okay, got it. Calories, you got to have energy to burn. So, okay, it's still up there, but it's third. Then comes your carbs, and then comes sugars. Sugars always turns out to be worse than everything else and at the last. That's why I do my diet, as I said. Low sugars, if I can get away with none, but it's impossible. Low carbs, and you'll see this in a little bit. And then I try to do high protein. I have protein limits. Calories I worry about, but I do not get obsessive about it. And there's things I've had to cut out, like milk. I love milk. You can have milk. You have to have moderation. The problem is I had to moderate so much I couldn't have anything else. So, but that kind of outlines my dietary approach. Okay, now what I do is I use the tracker. But before I do that, whoa. Yeah. I use the tracker, but I go use Uncle Brad's free AI tracker first. Okay, this is just from today. All right, and you can see where it's calculated that's my current weight. That's how many calories I burn because I work like a dog today. That's how much protein I need. There's my actual calories of what I've burned, what I've eaten today. Protein I've eaten. So this is good. My protein's higher than what I need. Carbs are pretty low. Sugar's pretty low. Oh, look at that. I slept a lot. And I put in my meals and I put in my exercise. So everything's been put into Grok. So basically I put in, and if you follow the deal, I'll put in my weight, put in the energy, how I feel, amount of sleep, fasting. Don't put anything unless it's over 14 hours. It's easier just to put 0. The meals that I've had today, because that's how it calculates how many calories and everything I have, and then the exercise helps determine how many calories I'm going to burn, and that's what the TDEE is. It's how many calories I burn based on my age, my muscle mass, and my exercise that I do throughout the day. All right, So we got that taken care of. So now I'm going to take you to my tracker. This is my tracker as of today, which is the 22nd. So if you have the high-end tracker that will download as Excel sheet, you've got something better than I'm using. If not, you're using the compatible version because you have to. Brother, sister, I'm with you, it's fine. I apologize it's that way, but you still got some good stuff. Okay, so here we are. So you can see the calories I'm supposed to burn, how many I've eaten. You can see, it's rare day that I eat more calories than what I'm supposed to be burning. Protein consumption, there's several days I go along to where I don't eat enough protein. Carbs, oh my gosh, I'm human. Okay, right here, these carbs and sugars you see right here on the 22nd, on the 21st and 20th, chocolate chip cookies, and it don't take many, it wiped me out. Chocolate chip cookies got me. And for some reason I couldn't sleep that night. So, but that's okay. You can see how my weight didn't change that much and I've dropped back down. I've survived the cookies. All right. And then this one, I forgot what it was, but it was delicious. But I paid oh, that's when I went to Subway and I had the sweet onion teriyaki. Yeah, that's what jumped these two up. And I actually fasted right after that. No, I didn't. That was another day. Anyway, we got it worked out. Now we can see, I like week average because you can see how you can bounce around during a week, but on a week you have a better deal. So you can see how my week's tracking. I had a couple of weeks to where I had some issue with carbs and sugars. This week so far not so bad. The week before wasn't so bad. We're in a holiday season, so I'm going to just maintain. There'll be some fasting after this. Now for more specifics. This is where you enter the data. I want to spend a little time here to go over a few things. So we can go for one day, let's say the 17th, let's do the 17th and 18th, okay? These are 2 days I was in the gym. So you can see what I've eaten for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. I capture everything every day in the feed through Grok, and then I put it here because there'll be some things I'll catch. I'll go back, well, how come I keep having this problem? And I says, is milk really a big problem? And then I go look through it like, oh yeah, milk's a problem. Then I ask Grok. Well, Grok will go, of course, milk's a problem. Anyway, and then you can see the type of workouts that I do. I like circuit workouts. You can see for chest, I am very simple. I do push-ups, tricep extensions. I love doing pyramids. They put bulk on me, but still working me out as well. So there's tons of good workouts. You got video links of all kinds of types of videos, particularly body weight videos. That is in my YouTube page. On the links or in playlist are there. I highly encourage you to do that and explore people like Dr. Boz. I love the Diary of a CEO. It kind of summarizes things. I would like to say that I'm a great researcher, but I'm not. Well, I was for physical chemistry, but not for weight loss and dietitian. That's not what I am. But you know what? I can listen to people a lot smarter than me in it, and I can adapt what they say and think into what I want to do to help me. And that's what you probably should be able to do. Well, you will be able to do for you is adapt all these ideas. Keto diet may not be for you, but they may be parts of it that will be. You may have get an old VCR tape of Billy Blank's, right? Taebo. That might be one exercise for you a week. It may not be a lifestyle. That's fine. But you know what? You can take all that information that you do, no matter where you come from, and you can use the tracker and you can use Uncle Brad to help keep track of it and to improve yourself and follow these key metrics. And you can also use Uncle Brad and the AI to ask it questions like, well, what do we expect? And it will really hone in on it. And this is all this power is free. I actually pay for Super Grok, but I use it not only for this, but a lot of things in my life. So something for you to consider, but you're sending no money to me for this. But again, I have dreams and goals. So if you want to go to the donation page, I would really appreciate it, but that is not necessary. Uncle Brad is here for you, and we want to make a better you. And I believe and I have total faith that you can do it. Well, You guys have a great day, and God bless you.